To play Hangman, at least we need two players. One is host and the other player is guesser. The host think of a word and draw blank lines for each letter in the word. For example, if the word is cat, the host draws three blanks. The guesser take turns guessing letters that might be in the word. If a guesser guesses a letter that in the word, the host write it in the correct blank. For example, if the word is cat and someone guess A, the host write it in like this. If the guessed letter is not in the word, the host draws part of a stick figure. The drawing usually goes like this: head, body, left arm, left leg, and right leg. The game keeps going with the guesser guessing letters. They can also try to guess the whole word if they think they know it. The game ends when the guesser either guesses all the letters in the word or the host finished drawing the stick figure. If the guesser guesses the word before the stick figure is finished, they win. If the stick figure is completed before the word is guessed, the host wins. In our program, the host is the computer. Okay, the computer want to generate a word, and we want to guess the letters. So in case if we can guess that letter before the drawing is completed or the figure is completed, we won. If not, the computer is won. So let's dive into the coding part. Let's implement Hangman in Python. Before we implement, just write down what are the steps that we want to take exactly. Okay, so the first step that we want to take is computer want to generate a random word. Okay, want to generate a random word. Okay, random word. For example, cat. Okay, for example, cat. The second step is we want to take user input. Okay, I mean letters. Okay, user want to input letter. Okay, so want to get user input. Okay, want to get user input. The third step is computer want to check that that letter is present in the word or not. In case if that letter is present in the word, computer want to say that letter is present and want to fill the blanks. Okay, so let's write down here. Computer want to check whether the letter is present in the word or not. If the word is present, if letter is found in the word, what we want to do? Just want to fill the blanks. Okay, want to fill the blanks. If letter is not found in the word, what we want to do? Computer want to say that the letter is not found in the word. Also want to draw the figure. Okay, figure basically the gallows. Okay, gallows figure. Okay, so this is the third step. The fourth step is computer want to check if the figure is completed before the word, computer is won. In case if the word is completed before the figure, the user is won. Okay, so if the figure is completed before the word, computer won. Not word completed before figure, user one. Okay, so this is the complete plan of the game. So let's implement this in Python. First step is computer want to generate a word. So to generate a word, we need to give some words to the computer. Okay, so then it will randomly select a word from that list. So for that, I have a words.txt file on my working directory. I just attached this file in my video description. Please check that out. So in this txt file, there is a lot of words there. Okay, so first what we want to do is we want to read this txt file and then we want to randomly select a word from here. So for that, Python has a function called with open. We have to open which file? We want to open this words.txt file. Okay, so I will put it here, words.txt. Okay, we want to open words.txt as f. Okay, as fo file. Okay, so just we will store this in this file variable. Okay, so in here I'll type words is equals to file.read. Okay, so what it will do, it will extract all the information from this words.txt file. So I just run this cell and let's see what it contains. So here you can see just read the complete txt file. So here you can see this new line. Okay, so this syntax is basically mean that new line. So what we want to do, we want to split this complete txt by new lines so we can get a list of words. So let's do that. Words is equals to words dot split. Okay, Python has a function called split, and then we want to split by new lines. Okay, new lines. Okay, so okay, there is a typo, that's why it's throwing name error. Okay, so it's need to be words. Okay, so let's run it, and if we look at the words now, here you can see it's consists in a list. Okay, so here you can see we got a list of words. Now what we want to do, we want to select a random word from this list. So for this we have to use a module called random. Import random. I already talked about this on my previous chapter, guessing game, I think. So on that project I have explained this module. Okay, so in here what we can do is random dot, it has a function called choice. What it will do, it will randomly choose a word from these words. Okay, from this list. Okay, in this words list is, it will randomly select a word. So if you run it, here you can see it just randomly pick a word. Okay, so this is our computer generated word. So I will just format this here. Okay, so I will import the module here and put it this here, and I will put the word here. So here we have generate a random word. So the first step is completed. Okay, computer won't generate. Okay, so this one is completed. First step is completed. Okay, second step is we want to get user input. As usual, we can use input function here. So user guess is equals to input and guess a letter. Guess a letter. Okay, and we will make this lowercase. So what it will do, just if the input is in capital letter, just convert that to lowercase. Okay, now I run this cell and guess a letter, let's say E. Okay, so now what we have to do, so the step 2 is done, want to get user input. The third step is computer want to check whether the letter is present in the word or not. Okay, so let me check that if user guess, if user guess in word, if that's the case, what we need, what we have to do, we have to fill the blanks. Okay, so to fill the blanks first we need a blank list. Okay, so let me create that blank list uh, with blanks. How many blanks do we need? We need number of characters in the word. Okay, that much of blanks that we need. Okay, so we can use len of word. Okay, that much of blanks that we need. So if you print the blank list here you can see there are 1 2 3 4 5, there are 5 blanks. Also if you look at the word here, you can see watch. Okay, so here also 5 letters. Okay, that's why it generated 5 blanks. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to fill the blanks. Okay, so to fill the blanks first we have to look through the letters in word. For letters in word also we need the corresponding index of the letter. Okay, so that's why I'm using enumerate function. If you don't know what enumerate function is, please check out my channel. I already posted a video on this. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to update the blank list. Okay, first we have to check if the letter is equals user guess. Okay, so if letter is equals to user, what that mean, that this position, this index is that we have to update with the letter. Okay, so in blank list, so blank list index is equals to the letter. Okay, so now if we run it and see the blank list, print blank list, there is nothing is updated because first we have to guess a letter that's present in the word. Okay, let me guess A. Okay, so it's present in the word, so I will guess A, and I will run this again, and if I print it here, you can see the A is updated. Okay, so this functionality is running properly. So let me create this as a function. Okay, so let me create this as a function. Define, let me name that as define update blank list, update blank list, blank list, and it will take three arguments. One is word, and the other one is user guess, and the third one is blank list. Okay, blank list, and finally this function need to return the blank list. Okay, return blank list, blank list. Okay, so let me put this function at the above the code. Okay, so I will put it here. So update blank list function is ready. Okay, so now we don't need this part. If user guess invert blank list is equals to, we have to update the blank list. Okay, update blank list, and what are the arguments? It is word and the user guess and the blank list. Okay, previous blank list. Okay, okay, if that's not the case, if user guess invalid, what we have to do, we have to update the blank list. Okay, blank list is equals to update blank list. It takes three arguments. Okay, one is word, and the other one is user guess, and the third one is blank list. Okay, blank list. So if that's not the case, if user guess letter is not present in the word, what we have to do, so in basically in Hangman, to complete the Hangman figure, there are 6 steps. Okay, when first we have to draw the head and the body, and left arm, right arm, and left leg and right leg. Okay, there are 6 steps. What does that mean is basically, so if the user is incorrectly guessed 6 times, he is loose. Okay, so that's the case. So what we have to do is we have to create a variable here, wrong guess count. Okay, so if he did the guess wrongly for 6 times, it basically means he lose the match. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to increment the wrong guess count. I will run this cell, and wrong guess count plus equals 1. Okay, plus equals 1. So if wrong guess count is 6, wrong guess count is equals 6, what does it mean? Basically computer is on and the user is loose. Okay, so we have to print you lose the match. Okay, you lose the match, you lose. Okay, so also in here we have to update that if blank list. Okay, so in the blank list there are no blanks in the blank list. What does that mean? It basically means user is one. Okay, the code is completed. Okay, so what we have to do, if uh, blank not in blank list, what does that mean? It basically means user is one. Okay, print you won. Okay, you won. In here I did a small mistake, which is if blank not in blank list. Okay, not in blank list, a print you won. Okay, so okay, that's correct. So now I want to draw a figure. Okay, for Hangman. So here I have a small list of drawings here. Okay, so here you can see I have a drawing. So what do I want to do is I want to print this figure here. Okay, so what we can do is we can just print Hangman states, and based on the count we have to print it. Okay, wrong guess count, we have to print the states. Okay, one by one. Okay, I think pretty much all part is done. So computer want to generate random word, want to get user input, and third step also done, and fourth step also done. What we have to do is we have to combine all the codes. Okay, so let's combine the code. Okay, all together. So let me put this at the above of the code. Okay, I will put it here, and import random, and we have to choose a word. So here, so yeah, and blank list also want to be here. and while true, what we have to do, we have to get user guess. Okay, we have to get from user, and from guess count also want to be here, and if user guess here and here. Okay, so here you can see we are getting user guess. If user guess in word, we have to update the blank list, and if blank is not in blank list, basically what does that mean? It basically means user is 1. If not, the row guess count will be incremented by 1, and we will print the hangman sketch, and then if wrong guess count is equals 6, we'll print euros. Also what we have to do is we have to print blank list here. Okay, we'll print blank list here. Okay, so I think now it's going to be work. Okay, let me run this. So let me guess a. So, okay, a is in the word again. C is not in the word. Let me check e. Okay, e is in the word. So, oh, not in the word, e is not in the word, that's why I draw the body of the sketch or hangman. Let me try r. Okay, r is in the word. I can't guess it. I think x not in the word. Let me check u. U also not in the word. Maybe I also not in the word. Let me try k. Okay, I lose. Okay, so it just say you lose the match. The final thing that we have to do is, in case if you won or lose, we have to initialize the wait guess count and blank list. Okay, and also we have to select a new word. Okay, randomly we have to choose a name. So basically that what we have to do is we have to paste this section here. Okay, just we have to initialize the thing again. Okay, so yeah, wrong guess count is equals to 0 and blank list is equals to blank list. Okay, that's it. That is the final part that we have to do. Let's run this and see how it's working. Okay, let me guess letter. I also not present in the word. Let me check r. I think it should work. Okay, it should work properly. What is that? Maybe keep. Yes, you won. So yeah, it's working now. If I yes, a letter, so here you can see the new word is updated. Okay, so also if we update the new word, we have to print the word. Okay, print word is equals, oh, why we want to print? We don't want to print. We can call print new match. Okay, new match, we can call new match. Okay, so print new match and print. You just start a new word. Okay, that's it. That's what it means. So let me print that here also. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys. Bye.